guest today is Master Hairstylist and Colorist Eric Torres. Eric has been a major force in the salon industry for over 3 decades, which I can't believe, working side by side with some of the biggest names in the beauty biz. And throughout his extensive career, Eric has not only had the opportunity to learn from the best, but he's helped shape the future of beauty by mentoring some of the next generation of salon stars. Eric is founder of BombShell's Salon, I love the name, here in Santa Monica, beautiful Santa Monica, where he takes inspiration from the sand and the sea to transform his clients into radiant, confident bombshells in their own right. So thank you so much for being here today. Really happy to have you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Excellent. Okay, so let's jump right into the questions. Now, you refer to Bombshell salons as a teaching salon. What does that mean to you?
Well, teaching and mentoring has become really important to me because I've had some great teachers and some great mentors in my career, and I refer to them often. Mm-hmm. And when I opened up my salon, one of the things that I was hearing from stylists and assistants was that there just wasn't enough education out there. One of the things that I do always is I always get further education. If there's something that interests me, I go and take a class, I go and talk to people. So it was just really important to me. We have a curriculum at my salon. Oh, wow. So if we've got assistants, they go through a 9 haircut curriculum. And it's just really important for me to give back.
I think that's really important. We do the same thing in medicine. We have to keep current on certain things. I mean, if you just stay with what you went out of school with, you're going to get out of date. You're not going to be up to date and new things to be able to offer your clients. All right, you worked with years for some of the most famous salons in Beverly Hills. What made you decide to come to Santa Monica?
Well, the obvious reason is the ocean and the beach.
Awesome.
I love it. I spend most of my time in Venice and Santa Monica and Pacific Palisades. Mm-hmm. And I just love the influence. I love the influence that the ocean, and particularly this part of the United States, has on the influence of the beauty industry.
Mm-hmm. No, it really does. And as you see, I like to look out the window in my office. I mean, it's just inspirational, the ocean and the sea. Now, the bond between, and I know because I have a really close bond between, I think my hairstylist knows everything about me. A woman and her stylist is so important, and communication is the key. What suggestions do you have for women on how to communicate with their stylist?
Thanks for asking that question. Consultation is key. Mm-hmm. That initial consultation, and oftentimes friendship ensues. Mm-hmm. But what we do is the consultation is so important. And whether you've known somebody for 10 minutes, 10 years, there's always a consultation. Oftentimes my assistant will want to go ahead and mix up some color, and I'll say, no, we're going to have a consultation before we do, because I don't do the same formula every single time with hair color. Mm-hmm. We change it. We might tweak it. We might add some highlights. I love hair color to look sun-kissed. And so that's where, I never know. And so hair color is sort of a living, breathing, changing. It's alive. Yeah. And so consultation is so important.
And speaking about that, what are the latest trends that you're seeing right now?
The biggest trend that I'm seeing is balayage. Mm-hmm.
A lot. And balayage, what is balayage for people who don't know what that term refers to?
Balayage is a French word, and the root of it is to sweep. Okay. And so it's a sweeping motion. Mm-hmm. And what we do is, it's highlighting. Mm-hmm. And what we do is, rather than using the foil, we paint the color on hair. We take lightener and we paint it where we want it to be. Mm-hmm. I like to paint it where the sun shines. I like to take hair color.
That would be the beach influence.
Yeah, absolutely. I love hair color that has come out of, a summer of swimming in the ocean. Mm-hmm. And so oftentimes that's what we try to do at my salon.
Yeah, we used to get that with trying to put like lemon in the little...
Oh, be careful.
I know, which is horrible. Then you end up with orange and all kinds of colors. All right, now you're a master stylist and colorist. What do you love about color, and how do you help your clients find the best color for them?
Another good question. What I like to do personally, and I don't see a lot of people doing this, but what I like to do personally is I like to look at a person's eye color very, very closely. I like to put people in bright light, and I find that in eye color, there are many, many tones, whether the person's eyes are dark brown or black or blue or green, or if you look at the eye color very closely, you can see a lot of different colors in it.
Wow, I never thought about that.
Well, you see primary colors in that, and then that reflects with the skin tones, and you can find complementary tones in hair color, and you can find contrast complementary colors also for hair color.
Now, in between visits to the salon, what can women do to keep their hair healthy, especially with color?
Well, this is where your relationship with your stylist is so important also. It's very, very important. We've gone to great lengths to find hair color products that we like to use. And those same companies will make a shampoo to take home. And so the best thing we can do, I don't recommend swimming in chlorinated water. If you do go out in the sun with hair color, I recommend protecting the hair. Just use good products at home. Yeah, ask your stylist.
That sun changes that color. Now, what advice do you have for women? And I'm really bad with this. Is because I will wear the same hairstyle like from high school. If they want to change something up, how do you get them to change it and then to open up and to change?
Step out of your comfort zone. One of the things that works between a woman and her hairstylist is to be on the same page style wise, to like the same things. And so oftentimes step out of your comfort zone, get a haircut, get some extensions, change it. If your hair is short, make it longer. If it's long, make it shorter. Just change it.
Because now, especially if you don't like it, you can fix it. If you don't like the short, then get the extensions.
Exactly.
You can do so many different things.
Yeah, but know your clients. I mean, I oftentimes will take hair like away from a person's face, and I like to look at face shapes. I like to look at shoulders, necks, décolletage. Look at everything, see what's working on a woman, know what her proportions are, and just work with proportions. But stepping out of your comfort zone every once in a while is key.
Yeah.
And having good advice from a fresh pair of eyes.
No, I think that's really important. Oh my gosh, Eric, thank you so much for being here. You're really fantastic, and you've shared some wonderful points with our listeners today. So if you're in Santa Monica area and looking for a new do, you may want to check out BombShell's Salon. And if you have some style questions for Eric, feel free to contact him through his BombShell's Salon Facebook page. We'll be sure to post all of Eric's tips and his contact info on healthandhealswithdrlisa.com.
Thank you so much. This has been a lot of fun.
Yes, it's awesome.